Good afternoon, hello everyone on BitChute. So just a few topics I want to cover. Well, first of all, my snake video has done very well on my main channel on YouTube, and it's actually gotten like 1700 views there already, which is a big surprise. I was expecting it to get about 30 views and that would be it on that shadow banned channel. So it's kind of bizarre how YouTube's algorithm works. Mostly it just heavily suppresses my content, but sometimes it lets it get a few views here and there. So a real interesting conundrum has materialized in that snake video. A lot of people are calling it a python, like across platforms. A lot of people are calling that it's a tiger snake, but a lot of people are calling it a python. And I have little doubt that it's a tiger snake, and I feel like I'm being gaslighted that it's a python, or that I'm wrong and that it's a python, not a tiger. I even today woke up and had a look at my backup channel on YouTube, and there was a comment there from someone saying that it was a harmless, venomous python, and yet it's a tiger snake. And the guy even had reptiles in his channel name on YouTube, but then I looked at his channel and he had one video and it was on British soccer. So he's got his soccer video, just one video. He's got reptiles in the name. The name was like YHA Reptiles or something. So I thought, oh, is this a reptile expert that's positively identified the snake? And he just had a soccer video. So we got a lot of like geezers. We got a lot of terrible geezers, and just people in general as well going, oh, that's a python. Oh, my money's on that being a python. I back that to be a python. That looks like a python to me. And sure enough, when you look at pythons, the appearance of a certain type of python is exactly the same as a tiger snake. Now, this is the mountainous region of Victoria. Very cold up here. There's two species of python in the whole of Victoria, but the actual python that looks like a tiger snake is up in the tropics. So I can understand the confusion, but furthermore, to make matters actually dangerous, people are keeping the python as a pet. And by the way, the python is longer. The python grows up to 2.5 meters, whereas this one, it grows up to 1.2 meters. And the one that I encountered was probably about 1.1 meters at the most, around 1 meter, a bit less maybe. They're up in these mountains, the snakes are short. They're short snakes up in these mountains. And just every time I've seen one of those snakes that I call a tiger, which are tigers, I've never once thought that that's a python. Like, it doesn't have the type of shiny, certain kind of scales that pythons have. Pythons have a different physiology than tiger snakes, but yet they both have this kind of mirror image appearance. They both have tiger stripes on them, and they often both have a black head, just like a black-headed python found in the north of Australia up in the tropics. So a lot of people Australia-wide have pythons, black-headed pythons, as pets in not an aquarium, but like a glass aquarium thing that you put a snake into. They have them in their house, they pull them out, they play with them. It's a harmless, venomless python. And yet these black-headed pythons look just like tiger snakes. And you get tiger snakes everywhere. You get them in the mountains of Victoria, you get them all through the south. You get them in Tasmania where it's freezing cold. So this is your tiger snake. It's not a tropical snake. A lot of people nationwide have a python, a black-headed python that looks just like a tiger snake as a pet. And so we've got this problem, a genuine problem, where a lot of people are recognizing the snake, they think, from having seen it as a python in a domestic setting as a pet. And then they're seeing it in the wild, or they're seeing it in their house when a tiger snake walks in, so to speak, slithers in the suburbs or something, in the outer city suburbs near farmlands or something. They go, oh, it's a python. Yeah, it's a python. And they go to pick up the python, and they get fucking bitten by it. And if they're unlucky, if they don't get it treated, they're going to die. And there's not many snake fatalities in Australia overall, but in Victoria, the number one killer snake of all the snakes in Victoria, you guessed it, it's the tiger. And the tiger is the snake with the fourth strongest venom in Victoria. So you would think that the snake with the strongest venom would be the number one killer, but it's not. It's the one with the fourth strongest venom, which is the tiger. Why is that? I'm putting out a theory here. I think I'm 100% right. I think I'm on the money. I think I'm spot on. That the reason why the tiger keeps biting and killing people is you guessed it, is because people keep on mistaking the tiger for a python. They go to pick it up, oh, it's a python, and then they get fucking bitten. So more people are getting bitten by this python that's actually a fucking tiger snake, because I don't want to say they're retarded, but I mean, look, both snakes look exactly alike, except one is a python and one is a venomous tiger. So, I mean, to me, a tiger has never looked like a python. Never, ever. I've never looked at a tiger and gone, oh, that's a python. Pythons look fundamentally different than tigers. Like, fundamentally, python is a different species of snake, different race of snake altogether. Despite the colouring on it, the scales are different, the shine of the scales is different, the musculature of the body is different, the mechanism of the body. Pythons are designed to constrict their prey, whereas tiger snakes aren't designed to do that. So their whole body is designed for a different purpose, and they're completely different. So yeah, I just wanted to say that.